Pixelkin.
We've got magical creatures and some cold, hard science on This Week in Family Gaming. Hi Pixelkiners, I'm back from Thanksgiving break with the latest gaming news for you. For people with young kids, bedtime can be a bit of a struggle. Video games are a great way to get kids hyped up, we all know that, but video game music can be the perfect lullaby. Eric Watson has put together a list of the perfect video game music to help you knock those kids out for the night. Check out that article on the site. Never Alone is a new game that really demonstrates how awesome games can be for sharing stories. It was created by a local Seattle studio in partnership with an Alaska Native American tribe as a means of preserving the tribe's stories. Never Alone combines lots of elements of the tribe's mythology into one story about a girl who is trying to save her village during an awful blizzard. The best part? It's definitely a game that's best played cooperatively. One person can control the girl, and the other person can control her spirit fox companion. The game is rated T, and it might be a little too scary for younger kids, so definitely check out that review on the site. Another huge game release hit recently, the hundreds of hours long Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a gorgeously animated fantasy role-playing game, and the third game in the Dragon Age series. It's rated M for lots of good reasons, but it's also a really engrossing story that deals with issues like racism, religion and faith, war, and more. And it's probably going to be really popular with teenagers, especially if they've played the first two games. For an in-depth look at the contents and to help understand the complicated fantasy lore of the series, check out Casey Young's review on the site. The American Psychological Association released a study in 2014 that says that video games are actually pretty cool for your brain. Psychologist Kelly Dunlap breaks down the ways in which video games can be beneficial, from improved spatial reasoning to persistence and determination. Over 90% of kids and teens play video games, so definitely make sure you read that article to learn what they're getting out of it and what you can be getting out of it too. Finally, there is a new Pokemon game. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire are updates of the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have fancy new graphics, and they're available for the Nintendo 3DS and 2DS. The original games came out for the Game Boy Advance way back in 2003, so it's a good bet that kids and adults will definitely want the new version. When I was a kid, I heard over and over again that Pokemon was just a fad, it was gonna disappear in a couple years. Well, it's been a lot of years and it's never really slowed down. Check out our full review of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire to find out why we think Pokemon is actually educational. That is all for this week. If you missed it though, definitely check out our top 10 games of the holidays list, which is full of video reviews and information about the best games of the season. Then subscribe to this channel so you don't miss another episode of This Week in Family Gaming.